Hi guys, so we are in Sudbury today for a bit of an impromptu Blu-ray hunt. It's just a really nice sunny day. Yeah, not a lot to do. I think I've got a parcel coming later on this afternoon, so yeah, got the morning free. Thought I'd pop into the local town, have a wander around, and see if there's anything about. So let's go. So not too bad a find. Didn't really pick up a lot. I literally picked up, I think, one title, which I'll show you when we get back. And a book of all things. I'm not a big reader. I've got the reading age of like a 5-year-old, to be honest. But yeah, no, I've got a book and a film. So yeah, let's get back and I'll show you what I picked up. And we're back. So yeah, I picked up, like I said in the car, I picked up one book and I picked up one Blu-ray. So neither of these things were priced in the shop. The charity shop I was in, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's a really good charity shop. Like the lady in there is always super nice to everyone, and you know, always helps people out. So yeah, I knew it wouldn't be too expensive, whatever they were. So I was happy just to sort of take them to the counter unpriced and pay whatever they wanted. But to my surprise, when I popped them on the counter, the lady sort of totaled them up on the till, and she said, "Oh, that's going to be 40p." So for a movie and a book, I paid all of 40p. I literally had to rummage around in the bottom of my bag to find a 50p piece because they couldn't take card for less than that. So luckily I found a 50p piece and yeah, picked up a couple of bits. So the first one I picked up, let's do the film first. So this is one that I've always think that I have in the collection, but when I was checking on there, I don't. I have seen it probably through streaming at some point in the history, but I believe this has got Reese Witherspoon doing a voice for the animation on this, and I'm a big Reese Witherspoon fan, as I've said in previous videos. So I didn't mind the film. I thought it was a pretty good film as well. But yeah, I thought I'd chuck it in the collection. That is DreamWorks' Monsters vs Aliens. So yeah, for all of 20p, managed to get that in the collection. Yeah, so obviously even got some, I think, some stickers in there as well. So yeah, 20p adds another title into the collection there for the animation. And then the book. So yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't really read books as a rule of thumb. Not really my thing. When I was in school, I used to obviously read a few things, but this is kind of where this is based, this book, I suppose. So I just saw it then and I thought, oh, I haven't read these in years. I fancy giving this a go. So it is, there is a movie of it. So it is a book of Goosebumps. Yeah, Night of the Living Dummy. I remember reading this one, I'm sure, when I was a young kid. But yeah, I used to like these sort of Goosebumps books, and even the film with Jet Black. I quite enjoyed the film as well. So yeah, again, 20p. I was more than happy, even though I didn't realise that's what I was going to be paying. So what else? So yeah, I said I had a parcel coming this afternoon. Weirdly, you know, when you have one of those days where everything just works out just how you need it to work out. I literally pulled back into outside the house, and at the same time, so did the postie. So he came around the front and dropped off a parcel for me. So I have the parcel here. It is an HMV parcel, I think. I haven't checked. Pretty sure it's HMV. Yes, HMV. So yeah, ordered a couple of titles on there. I think these are both new releases. No, sorry, one is a new release to when I'm recording this video, pretty much maybe a week or two after, and then the other one comes as a you know, pretty much a recommendation off of Andy from Forgotten World of Movies. And I know he's mentioned this quite a few times in a few videos. Had a quick look at it the other day, and yeah, I was kind of sold on the cast. Trust Andy's recommendation. The era of the film. Enough things were like just pushing me on there, and I had one of those 20% off codes for HMV which you use online, which coincidentally, if anyone needs one of those, I think I've put one on my community tab. So if you, as long as you use a unique, I think it's a unique email address. So if you're under Gmail for an account, you can just put a full stop anywhere in that email to make it unique, for example. I don't know if that makes sense. That's all I did. So basically, if your email is popcorn&horror at Gmail, you can put popcorn.and-horror, and it will then be a different email to HMV, if that makes any sense to you. So then you can still use the 20% even if you've claimed one before, I believe. But you know, try it out. I'm pretty sure that's all I did with my email address. But yeah, if anyone wants to use that, feel free. It's on the community page. Go grab it. Churn it in, give it a try. So any new releases, that's obviously quite handy for, or limited editions that are on there. They're the same price everywhere. Why not get 20% off them? Yep, so let's crack this open, and I'll show you what I picked up. So the film I picked up based on Andy's recommendation, and you know, diving in a little bit to look it up myself, was a film with Christian Slater called Pump Up the Volume. So yeah, I've heard pretty good things about this from Andy. I've been going through his videos, as I said, on previous ones he's done with different years, and I'm pretty sure this has turned up on there. And I know he mentioned it fairly recently on a video I watched of his. Christian Slater, you know, this, I think he plays a DJ. It looks like a sort of an 80s film. I can't remember the year now. I haven't got my glasses, so I can't see. But yeah, it looked really intriguing, so I thought I was going to pick that one up with the 20% off. I think they're $14.99 at the moment because it's a fairly new release, I believe. But yeah, with 20% off, it made it a bit more palatable. And then the last one I picked up there has a lovely slip on it. Now, I do have this on Blu-ray, but it is probably one of my all-time favourite films, especially comedies. And you'll see, if you know my humour, you know exactly why. It is the 4K of Team America. So yeah, this one's got obviously the Blu-ray and a 4K in there. I believe that there's an uncut and a theatrical, and I think there's only one of each on the disc. It's not both on both discs. So I think the theatrical version, let's have a look here. So the Blu-ray's got the uncut version of the film and special features, and the 4K has just the theatrical cut. So I'm not sure if I've ever seen the uncut version. It depends what's on my Blu-ray disc I've got down here. I'll have to check. Bear with me. Might need to insert one of those like 2 days later clips in a minute.
2 hours later.
Okay, so yeah, I have the UK Blu-ray of this, but I would imagine it is probably just the standard theatrical cut. Let me have a check here. Yeah, it doesn't mention anything about being uncut on the back, so I can only assume this is probably the theatrical version. So yeah, be intriguing to find out what the uncut version has in store, because I love the theatrical version if that's the one I've seen. But yeah, happy to upgrade this one. As I say, it's one of my favourite ones of all time. Now this one is still, I think, because it's so new, £22.99. But again, you take 20% off that, it makes it 18-ish pounds, I think it was. And I just thought, it's at some point, if it goes in a 2 for 30, it's only going to be £15, so not that far away from the 18 mark. I might as well just get it. I know it's one I definitely want to get. And I want to get the slipcover for it as well. So yeah, grab that one. So that is it for today's video. So yeah, a little bit of a Blu-ray hunt in Sudbury there, and then a little parcel drop from HMV. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Thanks as always for watching.